Alright, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word north, sincerity and truth, the sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom. This is the brother Irawam from the GMS Jamaica camp, and just want to do a short lesson based upon this psalm, right? This is Psalm 1, basically chapter 1, go and read all of it, but the main points or the main point of this lesson would be from verse 2 to 3, right? So we're just going to get straight into it, right? Now, this is Psalms 1 verse 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful," right? So a blessed man would basically be around godly men, right? Because if you're just the environment have an effect on you, right? Where depends on where you're. So if you're around sinners, then obviously I'll get drawn into sinful talks, or if you're around ungodly men, then some ungodly can happen. Just think of it as how you put it, birds of a feather, right? Flock together. Right now, verse 2 says, "But his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and in his law that he meditate day and night." Now, we need to ensure that we are meditating on the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai day and night, meaning that we're focusing on this word, right? Because when you focus on the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right, there is benefits, which verse 3 goes into, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bring forth his fruits in his season, his leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper," right? So you need to be like a tree that is planted by the river of by rivers of water. Now just have a small article, if you will, right? This is from www.fsusda.gov, right? And it says water and forests, the role trees play in water quality. Now, just going to go down to a particular section, right? So it says, how do trees breathe? It says, in leaves, water combines with carbon dioxide and sunlight to make sugar, food for the tree. During this process called photosynthesis, the tree also produces oxygen. Oxygen and water then evaporate through the leaves, a process called transpiration. This is how a tree breathes. So first of all, to be a healthy tree, you need to be around water. Now, if you're on a riverbank, then that means that your root will basically have abundance of water to draw from, right? So you being a tree planted by a river of water, which is the scriptures, which is the law of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, it helps you to breathe properly, right? It helps you to basically survive, right? The inner man, right? This helps the inner man to grow. This keeps the inner man alive, right? It says, how do trees drink? Water in the soil passes through the air-like roots. It enters through the loaded. It enters the root loaded with minerals from the soil and is carried up the tree's trunk all the way to the leaves. So how is it that you stay hydrated, right? How is it that you stay fresh? How is it that the leaves stay fresh? How is it that your mind stay fresh, right? Through what? These scriptures, just the same, right? Um, so just those are the two main hints or points that I wanted from this article. Now, as the third verse says again, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bring forth its fruit in its season," which basically, because you get nourished by the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Your leaves always green. Your the, the whole structure, it's breathing properly, right? It's receiving all the nutrients through the roots of the water, then it gets to produce, right? Hence, you'll be able to produce these lessons. Hence, you'll be able to walk through in the spirit to the best of your ability, which will what? Enable you to prosper and also to keep you rooted and grounded until Yahweh Shai returns, right? His leaf also shall not wither, and whosoever and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper, right? Why you not go wither? Because you're gonna always flush it out. When a tree don't get enough water, that is how it starts to wither because it starts to dry up and die, right? As Yahweh Shai had a parable about the branch that wither, right? It says the ungodly are not so, but are like the shaft which the wind drive it away. So if you're not staying in these scriptures, if you're not meditating upon the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and these prophecies through this Holy Spirit, right, as much as possible, you're basically going to be counted as ungodly, or you're going to be counted with the ungodly, right? And be what? Like the shaft that the wind drive it away, or the chaff, Salakia. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. And why is it that Yahweh shall know the way of the righteous? Because them basically feed off him, right? Them by the trees we basically draw from his water. Therefore, him know them, right? Because what they are part of his environment. So don't want to make this too long. Hope this was a edifying lesson. Hope your brothers were exhorted and be a tree that is planted by rivers of water, yo. So that all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom.